Hello, Poopchick. This is your Baba here. And today I want to continue talking to you about Ukrainian Christmas tradition. And of course, on Ukrainian Christmas Eve, we have huge meatless buffet of 12 traditional dishes. And is meatless because it's time when we honor our animal companions. And also, of course, we invite our ancestors to come and eat with us. So there you are, you have sheep of wheat on table or in window, welcoming ancestor, empty plate for them, and Baba talk about all this in her other videos in detail. If you are on YouTube right now, you can see all my videos under Baba's Kitchen, Ukrainian Soul Food. And if you are on my Facebook, other videos are in left-hand column. You just click videos. Okay, so is several of them, talking how to set your table, how to make special food and everything. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about Uzvar, because this is indispensable beverage for our meal. And Uzvar is called drink of gods, and is a drink that we have developed over probably thousands of years as we discover how to pick different fruit and then how to create orchard. And Uzvar developed over centuries because 1100 years ago, Ukraine was already established in primary chronicle as with name Ukraina. Had already been called that for 200 years, and our central city was Kievan Rus, and now Kiev, of course. And this was central route of trade from Middle East up through Eastern Europe and then over to Western Europe. Was most important trading post in entire Europe and part of Middle East, until, of course, Vikings land and they come and start to destroy this beautiful civilization. But I'm not going to get into all that history now. You can read more about it in my book, Baba's Kitchen, Ukrainian Soul Food. So there is 7-page bibliography in here if you is interested in details about our culture. And of course, I start this book by collecting stories, my own and from Stalinist survivors, and 200 traditional old country recipe and home remedy. Okay, including entire chapter for Christmas with all dishes you need. Baba's Kitchen, Ukrainian Soul Food. Okay, so look, my babushka's getting away from me. I get so excited when I'm talking about our culture. Okay, so Uzvar is like fruit stew and drink all in one, and so we probably start with picking, wild apples and berries, and then as other fruit come through Kievan Rus, we add things like apricots. And did you know, for example, that apricot growing is a really big thing in Ukraine? And you can also add dried peaches to your Uzvar. Some people like raisins, some people don't. All kinds of berries, now you can find frozen, is delicious. And you're going to put Uzvar as whole recipe. In my book is entire recipe, step by step, like I'm in kitchen with you, okay, giving you detailed instructions like your Baba. But in nutshell, you put dried fruit in steel pot with water to cover and some nice light tasting honey. Hey, cameraman, my face, this is my face, okay. This is my hand, this is my face, okay. So nice light tasting honey like blueberry or clover. And the Baba advised that you save a traditional buckwheat honey for your medyunik, your good honey cake. And I give you advice on honey cake in other video. If you're on Facebook, videos is in left-hand column. You just click videos and you see a whole bunch. And on YouTube also under Baba's Kitchen is lots of videos. So anyway, so use nice light tasting honey, and then at the very end of stewing fruit, you're going to want to put in enough water that is beverage left as well. And at the very end of stewing fruit, you add some lemon for zing taste. So good. And when Baba's Uzvar is finished cooking, she also liked to sprinkle in some unsalted sunflower seed. Some people like to chop up almonds. These are very good. And so you can serve a stew. And one thing you want to make sure for tradition is that everybody at table have some uzvar. So before you strain it out for your horilka mix, you make sure that every child has some uzvar as stew, okay? And also, Baba give you free newsletter with recipes that are not in her book. So sign up button on Facebook is right above there, and on YouTube sign up is below. And Baba will send you also cherry vodka mix made with sour cherry. Oh, it's such a beautiful blend of flavor. Your friends will never forget you make this Ukrainian sour cherry vodka mix. So, but you get that free recipe. Just go to my website and click, and you're going to get. So this is Uzvar, is very special, is one of my favorites. And Baba want to tell you something maybe some people think is not so nice, but you know, is tough world we live in. You know, Baba watching that Shark Tank, and she thinking, oi, 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 there's some people out there that's meaner than I could even think of. But anyway, here is little prank. Okay, and you know, honestly, I would not do this at Christmas. I would save this one and make Uzvar for another time of year when I'm not feeling so spiritual and fuzzy-wuzzy, warm, and, you know. But if you have mean neighbor who is always making gossip and making trouble, you know what kind I mean. She make big smile to everybody at neighborhood meeting, but she is Soviet in her heart. Okay. So what you do is you make some uzvar, and you and your family eat most of it. And then you take special little part of it to her. But before you do, add some prunes. Because this kind of person, you know what their problem is? They constipate, you know, so they have like a mean little face when they're in private, and that is why they go nee. So those prunes, you're doing her favor, poop check, okay? So oh, I'm losing my babushka here. I get too excited about Christmas. Okay, so that is what I have to say about Uzvar today. If you want to see more about our Ukrainian Christmas tradition, videos is on left-hand column in Facebook, and this is title my book. You can get ordering instruction from website. You can also ask your cultural center or have some small business order wholesale, and you can get from them. So it's good fundraiser, by the way. Some vendors and stores doing very well selling my book, you know, and it's a good way to have them order for you, you know, so you don't have to worry about shipping and all that. Okay, so Pupchik, you have beautiful, blessed holiday season, a lovely Christmas times two, and don't you take no wooden cabbage roll.